too. So if you ever get sick or broken leg, sick dog, dental appointment, anything at all, you can just watch it at home. Yeah, anything. Okay, here we go. Now people are watching it at home if they're here.
How do you learn to do this?
Huh?
You watch the class at home?
Yeah, on YouTube. It's public.
All the people on your website.
Yeah, it's in the email.
So other people can see it?
Oh, no. It's only pointing down. It doesn't show anything else.
But they will hear your sound.
Conversations might be heard, but I don't give out people's names or anything like that. I make sure to mute. It's on YouTube. Yeah, I send it out via email. I'll go over it in a bit. We'll focus on this for now. All of it will be gone over. Don't you worry. Let's just focus on this. Yeah. All right. Some eating food on here. Number 3 is the hardest.
Right. Are you gonna tell us something about yourself?
I will.
You start.
What is why?
I just pop it under my thumb and I just want it. No, mine is sublingual, it's not to dissolve with your saliva. Sometimes I have some struggle getting it out of the container. Look it out. It's so tiny. You have to do this. It has these strings on it. You're supposed to pop it through.
Okay. Everyone answer. Have something in their head? All right. Now we're all gonna get up and find 3 people we don't know, and we're gonna share our answers with them. You're allowed to talk about anything else if you want to. Well, yeah.
Yes. So you should be up there because we're old students.
All right.
Volunteer you.
Hi, I don't know you.
Georgie, Joji. Oh, Joji. Vicky and Joji. Yes.
Did you ever see art that inspired? What did you see? Where did you see art?
Yeah, so how long have you been doing?
Well, we started with him last semester.
So you like to make art?
Very beginning.
But you see art.
I could draw boxes. My goal is to be able to learn how to draw.
Let me send you a reel. You will love it. I'm gonna show you. But you
But
want.
there's a story behind it.
Hang on, you see this? Okay, here's the cat.
Good, well, I'm excited to share some art with you. Maybe get to the museum.
Make another circle.
See more.
Make another circle, a bigger circle. And then for the leg, and then for the tail, and then it shows you how to put the hands on. So I can send you to do it. Okay. Hang on, I need your phone number.
What's your favorite color? 2 colors. Okay. I doodle in class all the time. And on the side of homework, I draw on the homework. Teachers would do the same. But I got a sketchbook from a teacher for winning the contest.
You're Sandra? Sandy.
Another Sandy.
Another Sandy. Yeah. My name is Joji. How long have you been? No, I haven't done anything. I can draw a box.
I like it.
From just a simple shape, and then that will be your guide. I said, send you what I have.
So you are 805?
Yes, I used to live in Canada.
I used to live in Pasadena, but prior to Pasadena,
Oh, wow.
prior to Georgia, I was
That's how old she is. She's no wiser.
There's another one that I how to draw a person from this picture. So I see this on Facebook, the reels, and then I save it and I send it to myself. Yeah. So I'll send messages.
It's a doodle.
Hi, my name is Patricia. Patricia, like in St. Patrick's Day? Were you born in St. Patrick's Day? I was born in St. Patrick's Day. My mom said she doesn't look like a Patricia.
I think if you watch it on the
She doesn't
where
look
I have
like
it, they might have translated.
nice or good enough. Because, you know, the image.
I'll talk about it.
Because my mom said,
One more person.
I was kicking a lot. How long have you been painting? Well, it's good. It's a good outfit. Like anxiety.
The soft pastel, the chalky one is the soft. The oil pastel is the hard. Yes, but it's called the soft pastel.
I have my color what about green? Yes, green.
What is your name? Peter. Okay. You and Bruce are the only males, aside from the teacher. You're surrounded by females. Peter. Peter. Like same Peter.
Like same picture. So there's a Sandy, Vicky, Sandy, Patricia, Joji.
Yeah. Victoria, like the queen.
Peter. I was actually named after a prima ballerina named Joji. But unfortunately, my legs is too short. My legs is too short. But I managed to be the pianist for the ballet.
And Peter, how long have you been just this last year with Bryce, Izzy in the morning. Was it also here? So, oh yeah, Lopez. Yeah, he got canceled, but Bryce, he has a morning class on Wednesday, 1 mile from here, La Palma Community Center. So we are in that class, it's a small group, so you get more individual instruction. You should join that class, we have plenty of space.
I actually signed up because he said he was there.
Yeah. But also the morning class. So that way the whole day we have him as the teacher. You know, there's a consistency.
She's in the Yokohama class at
In the
9:30.
morning, yeah. So there's only a few of us. Right now, there's only 10 signed up. But of course, on the first day, a lot of people don't show up. We were only 4 this morning. So it's a small class, but plenty of parking. It's next to the park, the La Palma Park. It's walkers and then you go past La Palma and then you go later. Oh, you were here. Oh, okay. For the morning class. 9:30. Yeah, what time do you get on?
9?
You must be watching TV every day.
Yeah.
Having TV on Tuesday night. So this morning we only talk about the materials that we're going to use and then what the program is going to be. So what we're going to be drawing the painting and yeah.
My name's Lisa.
Lisa. So are you related or your husband?
She's saying I'll be besides Bruce, I'll be only
The only
other guy.
other male. There's no other male. Only Peter and Bruce. I also and the teachers. I forgot how to
All right, guys. Start wrapping things up. A few more minutes. And we'll get started on all the work stuff.
look at what you started.
I love it. Great. Great. I think I broke some ice.
Originally, I was born in
You know that was my last name.
and I did my last study. Really,
My husband's last name was Sam.
and
Correct from New Hampshire.
Maybe that's why you like when I say my name.
That used to be my name, Vicky Sandy. And then Victoria Sandy asked, which is the first name and then just your last name? And I said, I think that's my last name, Albert.
Should be a last name too.
I know what we're gonna put down, or is your first name Albert, or is it Victoria? Yeah, Victoria Sandy. It's like, which one is your first name? I didn't want to change my name.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And so I like
But if no, I was a nickname. That name was J-O-J-I.
Alrighty, guys. Okay, let's go to wrap things up here. All right, let's find our spots here. I'm sorry to cut things short. We'll have all semester to chat with each other. So yeah, questions?
I'm just curious about the field trip.
Yes, we will be.
Straight to the
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can. We'll be jumping straight into syllabus / subject matter. Yeah. Yeah. You guys discover something about your partner, friends, new people. Good stuff. Love it. All right. Well, welcome to art class, painting class. We will be creating arts in this class. Yeah. Here, let's go. I have a little slideshow here. Here we go. Right. Yeah. Let's. Thank you. We'll go ahead and do. What's it called?
Oh my God, could I ever paint that?
Huh?
I said, oh my God, could I ever paint that?
Oh. Well, you can always dream and you can always strive for it. And
Aspirational. That's what you
absolutely.
aspire to.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can get down versions of it in the morning
Aspiration.
See, there's the do it mentality. There's the we can do it. All right, let me just go over attendance and I'll mute for those who are watching online. So So we got all the ID numbers here. So if you have the registration form, that's the CRN number. That's what that is. And then, of course, there's the locations and names of the classes. Currently, Morningside and La Palma Community Center. Very low numbers. If you're a beginning student, I would recommend those classes if you're having a hard time standing out in this class. But
What time is it on Wednesday?
you can see it right there. Yep, that's right.
9:30 in the morning.
So it is in the morning, but good way to start the day.
Where is Morningside? Like, what is that? Is that?
So it's a living facility. It's over by kind of on the verge of Brea and Fullerton. So I guess it's a bit of a way, but if you live that way, then even better. Yeah, it's all on the paper I gave you. So you should be able to look on your paper that I printed for you. So yeah, for new artists, those are some great classes to get you going. Some really cool facilities too. You can kind of get into some fancy places like Morningside is like this fancy like hotel kind of place. It's yeah, it's like a it's in Fullerton. It's like North Fullerton. So yeah, if you guys want to join that, you totally can. If you're having a hard time in this class being so many people, but we get some regulars here. We get some amazing artists here, so we all learn from each other. So yeah.
If we take the class, like, is that class gonna be different than this class or
No,
the same?
I might have some adjustments just because they're newer artists. So I do make adjustments as per people's abilities. Yeah, I make sure it's good for everybody. This class, all my classes are like that. But some classes, if they're very beginner and everyone's beginner, then I'm like, okay, maybe I'll change it a lot. So, but no matter what, as long as you show up to my classes, you're learning something, and over time, you'll grow those abilities, you'll grow those ways of thinking, mindsets, and ways of seeing things and sharing things too. It's no matter what classes you take of mine, you'll be good, beginner or not. Yeah. So yeah, it's very collaborative class, very fun class. We love to hang out with each other, get to know each other. You can see good vibes around here. So it's a community, and yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So for like more like intermediate to advanced,
Mhm.
is that gonna be too easy?
No,
I'd love to get another class.
no. Every semester that I teach changes. I'll go over that on the. We'll jump right into my little slideshow. Here. Whoa! I just did that for fun. Oh, but then it just that. So I have some pictures here. Some painters painting outdoors. I love painting outdoors. We're not going to be painting outdoors this semester, but we are going to be going to an art museum, as long as they let us, which they will. I'm planning on going to the Hilbert Museum, where we'll be exploring all their art, and it's a free museum. It's just 20 minutes from here. I try to keep everything within 20 minutes, so I'm not traveling ever out into LA, but I definitely encourage you guys to go. We live so close to world-class museums where people travel all over the world to visit. The Broad, LACMA, especially new LACMA, they just came out with a new building. It's a big deal.
I'm going
You are?
June 18,
Super
What's
cool.
it called? How do you spell it?
LACMA,
Yeah.
Los Angeles Oregon
Museum.
County
Yeah.
Museum of
Yeah.
Art. Yeah.
It's
they-
one of the more expensive ones. Honestly,
just
I don't go there.
renovated.
But
And it just reopened. On Tuesdays, I think, one Tuesday of the month, it's cheap.
yeah, there's a bunch of good deals that I would look into, especially for LACMA being
Yeah.
expensive.
But you have to buy a ticket and reserve your time. So you're not like in a crowded place, so they control the crowd by scheduling people coming in.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, especially special
Getty
exhibits and
Museum
stuff.
is free.
Yeah,
Yes, yes. I love the Getty Museum. I go there all the time. That is free.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go there every week and
Getty's
it wouldn't be
huge.
much. It would be
You could go
you
there
could
every day and not finish.
you could go to the Getty how many times for a price of one time for LACMA? Maybe like I think you could probably go there 3 times
I think
for the same
LACMA
price.
is $35 or $40.
Yeah, and then you have to pay for parking on top of it.
Long drive.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you make a drive, but it's a journey. You know? Yeah, I love Norton Simon. Yeah, so I'll give you guys a bunch of long lists of art museums, but we'll be going together to Orange, to the Hilbert Museum, where a bunch of painters and artists. Yeah, it's great for a day, and it's free. And yeah, I'm gonna contact them soon. But anyways, if you look at your syllabus, it's going to be happening on the 22nd. So, whoa, not sure about. Yes, the week of the 22nd. This is for all my classes, so I think it's going to be on the 25th. Let's see,
It's on the
24th. 24th.
June 24.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's gonna be fun.
Put that on my calendar. June 24. So
There we go.
it's a Wednesday.
Yeah. It's all on the syllabus, and I'll of course
Gilbert.
we'll have a sign-ups and paperwork. We'll do in class together. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, next. So you don't want to miss out on next week. The sheets here for you. I'll print them out and have them all ready to go. But yeah. Uh-huh. And of course, I get here early. This should be 12:30. Already making changes. So, do you have any questions or anything before class? Feel free to come in early. Hello, come on in. Somebody there? They're getting in. Hi, how you doing?
Are you ready, right?
Yes, yes, yeah. Go and find a spot. Yeah. Any spot. Okay. So, let's just scroll on down. Cool. I think I'll just go over the kind of class idea, and then we'll get into materials last. Yeah. So the class, you can be here all the way up until 4:50. A lot of times, people kind of slide out early. That's okay. This is a senior class, so if you have any doctor's appointments or anything like that, you got to do. I'm not going to keep you from that. Things happen, and that's why I like to record the class. So you can always watch things later. Okay. So, huh? Oh yeah. Sorry, right here. I can grab that for you.
But we'll probably like run until 4:50 today, right? If we stay.
We'll probably finish things up kind of early, just to get the materials, and also people asking questions and stuff. For new students, they might want to spend more time getting any questions they need answered. All right, so talking about mindset. Of course, optional. You can work any way you like. We got all different artists in here, and I love different ways of working. You can work with any material. And if you wanted to have just your own art projects in here, and you had an idea, like I want to do this series already, I want to do that, you're welcome to. And have it going on in the back. We have plenty of days in this semester where they're kind of free paint days. That's what I call free paint days. So it says, free paint after exercise. I'll probably teach something in the beginning of class, but towards the end, you can have your own projects and your own ideas. And I really encourage you guys to spend time out of class to work on your own personal artworks. Because it's one thing to be in a class and follow along with the teacher. It's another thing to be your own person and express your own ways. I really want that to be fostered in here and help you through that as well. But yeah, if you're feeling inspired, you're an artist already, you just want to make your own work, feel free to. We get plenty of those people here. And of course, you'll have the space for that. So a few things that I like to preach, willingness to fail. So you gotta have it in you. You have to be willing and allow yourself to jump and fall face first and get back up and do it again. Yeah.
Yeah, I have the willingness to feel I've got it in my heart.
That's the best. That's the best, man. Love it. Yeah, there's a lot of passion there. I can feel it. So you got to have that willingness to fail, but it's a great thing to just get out there, blast out something that you're trying to do, and if it doesn't come out right, I guess I'm going to skip ahead, but not trying to fix it and fight it and fight and just try to make it work and strangle it until it works. That's not good for art, I don't think. But my way of working, my way of running the class is working on multiple and allowing a project to be not great, allowing a project to not be perfect, and allowing yourself to just kind of be like, okay, well, I learned some things there, but there's plenty of things that you did learn and things that you did well that you can bring on to the next piece. And so that's why I like to work kind of with one-day projects. So we'll be working in smaller scale, so that way you can do smaller paintings quicker and find the most amount of growth from it. I mean, this is a class, but working at home, you can work as long as you want on any piece. And again, if you want to, you can have one piece the whole semester. I have one student who does that. He comes in with this one painting he's been working on for like 15 years. And he paints just like one single stroke. He just stares at it the whole time in class. That's a very productive artist. I think it's really cool. So, I support any way of working, any way of creating work. And I'm a very multifaceted artist, so I can kind of understand what you're wanting to do, whether that be hyperrealism or that abstract expressionism. Okay. Also, something I'll probably be encouraging is remembering your fascinations, getting curious about things, living that life of curiosity and seeing things as beauty or the potential of beauty, whether that be a cardboard box. You think as trash, you cut it up and glue it back together, you could make some beautiful sculptures with it, or fascinations like, you're on a trail and you're walking along and you see a little inchworm climbing up a big tree. I mean, there's fascinations everywhere we go. So I hope that you can hold those in and find inspiration or fascinations everywhere you go. Let's see. Be nice to yourself. Of course, big one, especially if you're first starting. Be nice to yourself. Things aren't looking perfect. That's okay. You're doing it. You're trying. You're showing up. That's the biggest deal, is showing up. It can be very difficult sometimes, especially if life is going on. But I think us being a community, we're all here for each other, something you can't get on YouTube or books or anything like that. And remember your interests. You know, I might be teaching about drawing goats. Last semester, a student who was like, I hate goats. Who was it? Did you hear? Okay, yeah. We painted a goat all day. You painted along though.
I did.
But it's not exactly sometimes the subject, but it's how I draw it or how I paint it. So that I hope you can take and do a subject that you
It's
enjoy.
a Catholic upbringing.
Oh.
You do as you're told during the class. So, even though I did not want to paint that goat,
Okay.
I painted it anyway.
But you know, I hope that you get something out of the lesson. But whatever. If not, then oh well. All right. Okay. So again, kind of now into the class concept. Every semester, I kind of fixate on a certain aspect of art. So no matter how many times you'll take this class, I'm always learning something. We're always teaching something new. So it's a cool little club to be a part of. We got, of course, you know, still life, landscape, and portraits. And I'm kind of noticing, well, I guess discovering that artworks where there is the human figure or people, or might consider it portraits, involved in a painting, I think it greatly improves a painting because you're able to tell a story. You have drama. It's like watching a movie with actors versus watching a movie with no actors or nothing at all. You know, if you're looking at pieces like we're looking at pieces like this piece, which is by Andrew Wyeth, one of my favorites. He's amazing. I have to teach about him. You know, if you look at the piece without the character, without the person, it's lacking a lot. It's got a beautiful field. It's got all the right kind of grass, but because there's no people involved, you lose a bit of the story. When you have a person involved, now you have a whole setting, you have a whole, it just adds so much more. Grandma Moses, luckily last class I remembered her name. I didn't remember her name, I just remembered it now. But Grandma Moses, she started painting when she was 70.
So young.
And she blew up. So young, I know. Yeah. And she blew up. You see this all over calendars. This has really inspired a lot of artists. Probably Where's Waldo? But if you're looking at her work up close, let's pull it up. Grandma Moses. There she is. Awesome. Painting outdoors. Told you, all the greats do it. I'm teaching you how to work like a master.
That's called plein air.
Plein air. That just means painting outdoors or outside. I'm all about it. But you can see how she draws the people in her stuff, and they're stick figures. They're just shapes. And their eyes, she has 3 dots, 1 eye, 2 eyes, and a nose. Yeah, but because this whole thing is populated with people playing and running around, you don't really notice so much all the lack of detail or imperfections. You are filled with life. It's got stories, and she probably knows these kids or has memories. So it's this kind of work where it's like, even if the people are bad, it can make a painting. So that's just, well, I don't even know if I'd say they're bad, but like I don't say art is bad. But yeah, so, and you can see, you know, these are landscapes. You know, if you look at the Mona Lisa, there's a big old landscape behind her, and so, you know, or if you look at still lifes, you know, this is a very popular subject. People paint apples and stuff. It's very nice. I mean, if you look at this one right here in the bottom, that's Mary Cassatt, one of my favorites. Definitely my favorite impressionist. If you look at just this piece here, can you guys see it from the other side? Like I'll do it on the other side too. Before I get sweat. See that? Just this piece here, nice little still life. Looks like something a student would make. Adding people involved in the scene. All of a sudden, life, drama. It's like, it does so much. It does so much. This is even more fun, where the light, I mean, if you just look at that, yeah, it's just a nice gourd or something.
Yeah.
Fruit and stuff.
Who's that?
That's lit.
This is, we'll be doing artwork of this.
No.
This is a Giuseppe.
I don't know.
It's in our syllabus.
Isn't that strawberry?
Giuseppe something.
Is that old?
Arson Bowl. Yes, very old.
So he was doing something surrealistic at that time.
Yeah. Very surrealistic. Yeah, it's like 1400s, something like that.
Strawberries for his lips.
But he didn't just do fruit, he did bark and trees and roots. He did leaves and all sorts of stuff. Really cool. What you can do with a portrait. That's what I love is just the crazy things that people come up with that you just can't photograph.
What about the one that you had on the prior screen? You had a man with his back to us, like at the ocean. That was gorgeous.
Oh yes, this one
Who was
here.
that?
What is it?
Frederick is his first name,
I don't remember. I'll have to get back to you on that.
I wonder if like Google Images.
Oh, for sure, yeah. We'll go into it later. Yeah. Of course, we got Frida Kahlo. These 3 female artists here. Frida Kahlo. This is another female artist, mostly well known for her florals and still lifes. Just amazing work.
Is that a self-portrait?
Uh-huh. Yeah, we got 2 self-portraits here. Yeah. I think, and then of course you see portraits in abstract too. What is a portrait in abstract? You're probably thinking some of these aren't portraits or aren't even abstract. I think this piece, you see this one here? I think cover that face up. Look how abstract that is. Very abstract. It's just patterns and wildness and brushstrokes. I'll show you on the other side. This is Mary Cassatt. Right here. You can see how abstract and wild that is. It's like almost unrecognizable if it weren't for the gloves. We got another piece here. This is by Yayoi Kusama. She considers this to be a self-portrait. It's how she imagines the world. She has the idea of infinity, of things absolutely encapsulating.
The one in the middle.
Yeah, this
It
one,
looks.
Francis Bacon. Yeah, he doesn't see himself as nicely as other people. He's got some serious
Psychological.
body dysmorphia.
Is that Francis Bacon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
It's a self-portrait. Yeah, so he draws faces distorted and not perfect. You can do that.
Or Freudian.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We got the Faubs, where they're using yellows and greens and reds and blues in a face.
Well,
You can do that. This is Matisse.
Expressionist, isn't it?
It's Faubus.
Fauvism.
Fauvism, yes. Fauvis bis. It's a French term. Yeah, check out French art history. It's one of the best. And we got Paul Klee working in crayons, actually. Yeah, well, fancy crayons. There's a word for it. But basically, he's carving and building up just layers and layers of wax.
Oil pastels?
Huh?
Oil pastels?
Wax. Yeah.
So,
Is it encaustic?
Plastic, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so what about
Gorgeous.
Franz Marc? He's also part of the. He's got the writer, the Blau writer.
For sure. There's so many artists out there. It goes on forever.
Was part of, like ones that did the abstract, they were trying to work away from figurative work.
Yeah.
into abstract, and then you have the abstract expressionists like Jackson Pollock. You know, and
Right, Jackson Pollock, you could say, might be a self-portrait.
I did scene with my acting teacher. You should pay $3 at thrift store, but it's a so I'm the art. It's not a Pollock. She goes, how can you say that?
Yeah. The way he would use his entire body, it was more of a performance.
Yeah,
It was
very influenced by sand paintings
Mm,
of Native Americans.
that's really cool.
That name you could remember is Cass David Friedrich.
Oh, is that this
Oh,
one?
yeah.
David Friedrich, yeah.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah. Yeah, you see paintings like this on like so many book covers. It's you see it so many times.
And then
But yeah. But here's some other people thrown out there, just kind of crazy how they stylize faces. And
is that Goya?
this is Fernando Botero. Yeah, I think it's it's crazy how big he paints these things. They're really massive. We're not working that big, but you can definitely do that if you want. I do work that big. I have some pieces. Our first projects will be Marc Chagall, so we'll be playing around with some colors. Really simple stuff. Really simple stuff. Marc Chagall, he actually used gouache. Yeah, we'll be blasting our page with color, showing you kind of paint transparency, paint water.
If you don't have gouache, can you use something else?
Totally. That's why I have all the materials on my. So if you're wanting to get into a new material, I know some people are wanting to try oils or something, just click on one of these boys, scan one of these, and I have a whole list. Just add to cart or take it to a art store.
Which one are you gonna be doing?
I'll be using gouache.
Okay.
Yes.
What's the wash?
I'll go over materials in a little bit. Also, more subject matter. We'll also have a day of caricature. So that's going to be kind of fun. I'm a caricature artist as well. I've done many different art forms in my life. I've done tattooing. I've done sip and paints. I did that with go there for sip and paints. Don't. Didn't pay me for 4 months. Long story. But now I'm a caricature artist, and I'm glad that I am one. Work at the aquarium. But working as a caricature artist, I have never seen people react to art so extremely. You go to an art museum, you see Van Gogh, people walk away. You see people looking at their own, busting up laughing on the floor. That's amazing that art can do that. And some people are so wacky with it. This girl is a master for sure. But there's so many amazing caricature artists out there. So we'll look at some of those. We'll play around with that idea, way of working. It's just one of the days. Yeah. Looking at some other artists. This is kind of a little artist, Brian Dowdle. He just produces. Very simple. But I love the colors he uses, the stories he uses, and the people and how he creates them.
There's another artist.
Yeah, there's so many.
It looks like grade school painting.
It does, but I can tell it's from the soul, and it's like this rawness to it, and it just looks good on a wall, even if you're really far away.
Yeah.
Exactly. See, I love that. Whenever you hear that, do it. And when you hear that in your head, do it.
Yeah. I kind of like the way he has her eyes with the green lady.
Yeah. It's like they're almost like googly eyes. There's like something about it. I really kind of like this.
That would be easy to go.
For sure. For sure. I like the colors. He's playing around with complementaries, that orange and the blue, that green and the red. There's some knowledge in there. And the way he's painting it on so thickly, I'm sure if you saw this in person, the texture that he's able to get on that paint, there's beauty in that. Even if it's not well done, there still can be beauty found in things. And I think just as long as you're being your authentic self, telling your own authentic stories, that's what people are going to be drawn to.
Yeah.
More so than any realism. Even if you make the most photorealistic thing, personally, this is just my own perspective, which you don't need to believe. I don't think impacts you as much as somebody who's just being authentic and just telling their own story real. So, that's what I want. It's just realness, being yourself.
Doesn't that look like Lady Godiva?
Maybe I wonder if they're like referring to
His
Maybe.
version of Lady Godiva.
I like
There's
it.
no title on that thing?
Oh, I'm sure there is. I just
What do you think you painted with?
this looks like acrylic.
Looks
Okay.
like a
It could be oils,
light bulb on his tail.
but yeah. Another artist, even on top of photos, just the idea of playing and doodling. When you think the least is, I think, when you have the craziest ideas come to your head. So you kind of have to empty your mind. I do that through doodling and drawing.
That's so cool.
This is my own work. The tree is one that I've done with the class. Huh? Yes. I got it from online. I know them. I'm around them quite a bit. But
The second one reminds me of Salvador Dali.
for sure. Definitely all about subconscious, intuitive working. And the one on the right, I love working with calligraphy. The difference is opaque, meaning you see the highlights of the leaves on top of that tree, really bright, and you can paint on top. It's almost like pastels, it looks like. Whereas watercolors, I painted this all in black lines. I can paint right on top transparently with watercolors. So they both do different things, and you kind of have to work in different ways. So again, multifaceted. Whatever you want to do, I can help you out with. I also work traditionally. This is a portrait I did. Also a portrait I did of my sister and her husband. I built it out of Sculpey clay. That's with acrylic. I like using acrylic when I'm crafting, or just, I don't know, goofing around. Again, I did sip and paint for years, so that was all acrylic. And then this one here is oil paint. The cyclist bikes all the time, and yeah, there's a lot to it. The color scheme is very Fullerton. Yeah. I like motion. But the color scheme, I have blue and orange. He's CSUF grad, and he's like proud of it.
This is acrylic. This one.
Oils.
Oil.
Yes, oils. Yeah. Then I have the colors of like the Fullerton nature of sage and cactus. I love the California kind of deserty colors. It really inspires me. It connects me to where I'm from, I feel. Another sculpture of my niece and nephew jumping on a trampoline, working with wire and cloth. They have a gopher problem in their backyard, so the kids loved it. They loved it. So, all about tone stories. This is work that I did at Washington, D.C., kind of sitting on a couch. Painted this one kind of my experience that day, just running around the city, watching people, looking at the buildings, and seeing the artwork. I have a little frame there. Yeah, I'm really happy with this one. This is kind of the stuff that I love, and this is the kind of stuff that I want to kind of stir in you guys. So I hope maybe this might hit a nerve. So maybe this will inspire you too. So we'll kind of play around with some ideas. Also plein air. So painting outdoors. So doing landscapes, buildings, architecture. I can do perspective if you're having that on your mind on one of the free painting days, I could definitely help you out individually. So yeah, those free painting days, those are good days to kind of, ask me those questions, trying to learn something. I also give out a lot of free resources. One of the biggest resources I give out is this website, which I beg you guys to use. Which I don't think anyone has. So few people have. But here we have, I've built this library up of just a bunch of great tools on working realistically, which can help you in your drawing and painting. Best on first-time drawers, on observational art, keys to drawing. There's full-on like projects, step-by-step drawings, mostly done in pen and ink, but yeah, there's some great work
Do you
here.
have that book Drawing from the Right Side of the Brain? That's a great.
I think that's also on here. I've seen it.
Betty Edwards.
Let me see.
Yeah, it should be.
She came to when I was there.
Oh, here, right here. Yeah, they have it. I'll go ahead and throw that in. Yeah, the whole book is on here, online for free. I'll add it to the favorites there.
Yes, it is. It's very good.
So
She
yeah,
came to our school and she was saying, "I want to do landscapes with him, lousy at portraits."
yeah,
I was trying to convince her, you can draw something. You can draw something.
yeah.
It's
So
just a matter of shapes.
yeah, there's books all about faces. I mean, these books, a lot of them, you just kind of open it up, find a page, and draw from it, paint from it. It's a great practice to have. Books on perspective, these two in particular. This for newbies. This one just clicked in my brain. If you're very mathematically minded, this is the book for you. How to draw. He's a renderer, like a very engineering way of drawing. So if you want to learn more about artists and art history, this is the book. Every page, there's like 300 pages or more. And every page is a different artist and one artwork from them.
What's the name of the website?
This is archive.org. And the email that I sent you guys will send you straight over to me, my account, which is, that's weird. This is my old email name, Boingy Man.
That's what's written in the syllabus here.
Yep. Oh, perfect. Good. You can scan it. You can scan it in the syllabus. Thank you.
So you can write.
Yeah. So right above, right here, there's the scanning QR code right there. That's the book recommendations. So these are all free. Yeah. Yeah. This is open to the public. I know. I give this out for free. I give out locations for free, places for you to paint. We've gone to El Dorado Nature Park to paint. We've gone out to Los Alamitos Ranch. That was amazing. Gosh, there's just so many places that are very local that are just spewing with inspiration, fascinations, and amazing things. So I give it all out and spewing. I know. What's wrong with me? Not my word.
It's a good word though. It's like
Sure, I know. It's just connotations, I think.
I thought spewing was for babies, when they spew, they take out their milk.
Let's not think about too much,
Spewing.
please. All right. Well, should we take a quick break and then get into materials? Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right. I've talked enough. So let's go for, let's say 10 minutes? 10 minutes? All right. So we'll be back at 2:26, and we'll get into materials. Yeah. Mhm. Is that an artist? Oh, okay. Yeah.
His last name is spelled D-I-K-E, not D-Y.
Oh, okay. Cool. Wonderful. Yes. Wonderful. Good. Oh, and yes, sign this one here.
But you love both of them.
Thanks, I brought my water.
Wonderful.
Have juice? Homemade. Right. You want some juice?
Juice?
Homemade.
Homemade juice? I'm curious. I'll have a small taste.
That carrot juice.
Thank you so much. Orange, carrot.
Orange carrot? Oh yeah, you're the juicer.
She's the juicer.
That's the reason Bugs Bunny doesn't have spices.
Chase, and I
Okay.
can fill it up if you like. If you
Okay.
don't, feel free to say no.
Just let me try a little bit.
Mute. Okay.
This is the one now.
There we go. Okie dokie. Let's get over materials. So just, all right, guys. Yeah, find your spot. Find your spot. All right. So just kind of, I'll be teaching this class using gouache in sketchbooks. But again, you guys are welcome to use anything you want to use. I would just suggest if it's your first time ever painting or drawing, don't use watercolors. That's my only ask. If you refuse and you're like, I'm gonna find a book and I'm gonna follow along, that's great. You can do that. But watercolor process is very different from gouache, acrylic, and oils, those opaque mediums. Opaque being, if it's a black surface, you can paint white or whatever color, and it will show through that dark surface. So if you have a face in shadow and you want to have a nose with a reflection of the light shine through that white, boop, or that white in the eye, boop, on the painting, I'm a painting, I guess. That will be able to be seen through. Watercolors can't really do that so much. So just wondering, is anyone not using gouache? Let's just raise your hand if you're not using gouache. Okay. 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 All right. And then for you, you're using acrylics, right?
No,
Oh, sorry. There's a. It's all gonna be the same colors, but I'm just wondering what material, so I can kind of. You'll be using gouache. Okay.
I could use that or acrylics.
Yeah. Watercolor? Okay. Yeah, but you have experience, right? Okay. Yeah, the quality for the paint is very low in Hobby Lobby. If you're okay with that, yeah. Yeah. I think there might be, if you're not getting gouache, then it's they might have better brands, but as far as their gouache is concerned, their brand is only going to make you frustrated and blame yourself for making mistakes. In reality, it's like the paint is not doing what you want it to do. So you just can be frustrated. So that's why I'm like, don't go to Hobby Lobby. If you're going to be shopping, stay on the Amazon list or go to art supply stores like the Art Supply Warehouse or Blick. Both of those locations have workers and artists there who will hold your hand and guide you through every step of the way.
What brand is good?
Hold on. Each of these links are my way of holding your hand through everything through Amazon. Not a big fan of Amazon, but also that's where I buy everything. That's all this stuff. You should be able to get it within a week or less. Less than a week.
Watercolors from Target.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, you can get away with some cheaper watercolors, especially if you know what you're doing. I mean, I've worked with some very cheap supplies, but I'm a professional, so I know how to work with bad art supplies in beautiful ways. But there's going to be a lot of quirks. It's like driving an old rundown car. You know, you have to slam the door a little harder. You have to, bang on the radio before using it. It's all these like weird little things you have to know how to use for cheaper art materials. Yeah.
Can you offset it with better quality paper?
Just trust me. I have cheap here, and it says cheap for a reason. These are cheaper options. So I'll go over the gouache. Now you only need to worry about, let's get this. You only need to worry about one row. One row. I mean, you could kind of choose higher quality paints, spend more for that, and then cheaper everything else, you know? Or maybe you just want really nice brushes. Or maybe you already have brushes. Like I can use some very cheap brushes and they'll be fine. So yeah, we'll go one thing at a time here. But again, these are links. You can scan these with your phone. I'd say just kind of stick to one. You can, or check them both out and kind of pick and choose which ones you like. But here's that gouache. Here's the gouache list. There's a gouache cheap and gouache quality. And if you take this to Art Supply Warehouse, you can kind of cross things off as you go. Get someone to help you out.
So do we have to buy all of this, or what will be okay to start with?
No, just choose one. Just choose one.
Just choose one, okay.
Yeah, just choose one. Huh?
And that
Yeah.
will-
So if you scan it, it'll take you to websites here.
And that will be enough for the supply that we need,
Yes.
okay?
Yes. Yeah. So if you go to wait, oh no. Okay, so here's gouache cheap, gouache quality. Who else is not using gouache? What material?
I have watercolor, but I can't go back to wash.
Okay, you have all the materials though, I think, right? Like same as what we've used before.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I'm getting some different log hangs.
Okay. All right, cool. I think I'll just go over gouache today. Yeah. What? Okay. Alrighty. So here's the cheap gouache and here's the quality gouache. I'll just show you some of the differences. So starting things off, we got surfaces. So we have I have mixed media drawing pad this big. Yes, this big. I would, especially for portrait drawing, bigger is better for faces. So this is the cheap one. I like the cheap one. I'll be using the cheap one. This is 9x12. Yeah, 9x12. It's all in the material list. If you scan it, we'll scroll down. This is the quality. We'll go cheap.
See, I don't understand that, all that.
Here we go. Oh, this one's 9x12 right here. $13. And this will last you all this semester, probably next semester. Yeah,
What's the weight?
it's if you scan it, it's all there. It's all there.
Okay.
So try scanning it and scroll down. You can kind of find it. I wish it was in better order. But if you're wanting to get nicer quality stuff, you can get, this is a Canson, and it's pretty decent for painting. I wouldn't do full-on paintings, but kind of observational work where it's just kind of thrown down. You're not doing any finalized artworks because it will warp and wrinkle, but you can do experimentations on here. You can paint on here, color mixing, but it might, I just wouldn't work too hard into it. But yeah, so one surface for drawing. One surface for drawing. Anything cheap. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Sure, it might be a waste though. I mean, you could literally, I put multimedia down just for your own possibility of you experimenting on your own with different materials. You can glue stuff in there. Like, it's pretty sturdy paper. It's good stuff and pretty affordable. But you could work as cheap as printer paper. Honestly, printer paper is fine too. I mean, if you have that lying around, you can draw with that. That's fine. But You can't paint with it. Either of them. That's why I have this Arches drawing pad. And I have this both for the cheap and the quality because it's so essential. It's even more essential than good paint, I think. So I have that here.
There is a big one for that sign.
Okay, so yes. Now the reason why I ask you to work small is that you can work multiplied, like say you spend an hour working on this. If you were to make this same exact painting large, it might take you 3 times as long with 3 times as much material. So because it's going to take you 3 times as long, and you might be drawn to get more details in rather than get the whole idea in, you're going to have all this time spent on one piece where you could have had 3 more pieces that you could have really refined that same painting or a different painting and learn more that way. That's the best way to get better, because when you're first starting out, maybe that's your focus, or getting out more ideas. In that case, you can say, I really like this one out of the 3 paintings, and I'll make a big one out of that. So that's why I'm using this. Really easy to carry around too. So nothing that will weigh you down when you're coming into class. I'm all about minimizing.
You can use both sides though.
Yeah.
Can't you? 'Cause
Yeah.
it looks like you're just doing the one side.
Yeah, no, I've used both sides. Yeah. So thank you. So yeah, I use both sides, and that should last you a good semester.
If I were to have the big stuff that I've used up all my small stuff, should I buy the travel pad?
It's up to you. If what you've been using is working, then keep using it. But Arches is just golden standard. There's a reason why every art teacher has you use it. It's just it's very satisfying, good material.
Oh, no, what I mean is, I used up my travel pads, and I still have my big pads left.
Okay.
Arches. But is it worth it just to get more travel pads? I could do that.
Knowing your style, I'd say work bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. you're better with bigger stuff, so you're fine. Yeah.
I go really fast too.
I know. Yeah. So that's kind of the thing, is like, if you want to work bigger, you can. Just bigger brushes and more material. As long as you're okay with that. Yeah, it's up to you. So
What is the best
Arches,
brush? It's on fine.
best brush.
It's on fine.
I mean, I use
Well,
cheap.
beginner.
I've cheap. It's about size. We'll get there. But as far as arches go, I mean, there's different sizes. I'm using cold press. Difference between cold press and hot press. Cold press, when they press it together, it's cold, so it doesn't quite iron it out. That's how I think it's like an iron. So basically, it's a cold iron squishing the paper together, so it ends up being a little wrinkled. Whereas hot iron flattens, right? That's hot press. And so then that flattens the paper. I wonder if you got a hot iron to this, if it would flatten it. Maybe. Something I might want to experiment with, but yes, yeah, it's like ironed. Yeah. And something that Arches also has is that it's made out of cotton, which means that you can throw so much water on it, like really abuse the paper, and it might wrinkle a little bit, but once it cools, flat. I got quite a bit of paint on here, and it's just flat. It's pretty dang good, no matter what size Arches you get. Okay. Questions about surfaces?
If I tried to go small, like, would it work for me, or like you're saying?
I mean, give it a try. Yeah, if you have any scrappy pieces left over, just work small, or have one page and just work small. See how that works? If you have a large one, you can do that. You can just kind of grid it off. I've done that before.
Do you ever do small canvas?
So canvases are totally fine. Yeah. There's different canvases to use. As far as gouache is concerned, I've seen people use wooden coasters. You can use wooden coasters. I think they sell them even this size. It's a great surface to work on. It's on top of wood. Also, there's canvases that are like they're like pre-gessoed on wood. Smooth surfaces. If it's on canvas, there's going to be a texture aspect which you might like or might not like, but it might. I don't know if it'll flake off because it's kind of loose fabric, and gouache, I don't know if it likes fabric. Something to experiment with. Yeah. Any more questions? Surfaces? Anybody? Yeah?
You mentioned in the class, the morning class.
Uh-huh.
You might be working with pastel.
Yes, yes. Yes,
So you haven't covered that yet?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, with the coloring one, can we get colors that we need for portrait? Or should we get more colors or just do that?
You should be good with that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. With the way that we're working. Okay, so next I think we're good on surfaces. Next up, drawing materials. So we'll be drawing in this class. And we have willow and compressed charcoal. That's new to the list. That's something I will be using. Here we are. Now, you have the option also to use colored pastel. If that sounds more interesting to you, you can use it very similarly to compressed charcoal. But willow charcoal willow charcoal is going to be the most friendly and the best for your value studies and drawings. And we will be doing some charcoal drawings in this class. Now, as far as going to the art museum, they're not going to let you bring any of this powdery stuff in. So, always have a ballpoint pen or pencil or, colored pencil too. That's possible. If that's, I'm making those optional this time. So, but I mean, I'm just saying, you can see the list here: compressed, willow, and kneaded eraser. Those three things. It's necessary. These other drawing things are fun and better ways of expressing yourself with color, and those are optional. That's all on the list there. Now, because these are all kind of messy here, I have fixative. Now, these are different in each category. Cheapest version is the spray can workable fixative. $8, not bad. And it's optional. If you're okay with it smudging a bit, you don't care so much, you can use this. It is toxic. So spray it outside, far away from the entrance. So that's a long walk. We don't like that. This, made out of milk, casein. This is also fixative, does a similar thing. You spray this on top of your work, and you can kind of see the difference here. This is with the casein spray, and it's kind of protected it, and this down here is without it. Makes quite a bit of smudging. With it, without it, and with it. It's pretty dramatic. I think and you can see colored pencil, there's no smudging at all. But you can't erase with it, so. Huh?
What's the name of the
So this fancy stuff, this is $28. Again, optional.
Is your brand on that?
Spectra Fix. It is also on the quality supply list. But again, optional. You don't need to spend it. If you're on a budget, just accept the smudge. Just accept it.
That's Spectra
Fix.
Fix.
Spectra Fix. I use this with my other job. But It's really great just to be able to spray it indoors. It's just you're like, oh cool, I can actually use chalk pastels, which that's what this is. I put down the same cheap chalk pastels because I've used it myself and I think it's great quality.
This is the one he said was the $28 one.
So the pastels here, if you're interested, optional, $12, and you get a ton of colors. This is what I actually used in school, but it's really fun. Good color. So optional, but fun to play. And the more you play, the more you learn. And yeah, using different materials. It's definitely one of the best ways to learn. Palette. Everyone's using gouache. If you're using acrylics, do not use this palette. If you're using acrylics, it will dry like plastic and will just be stuck to it forever if you're using acrylics. With gouache, though, you also need a spritzer. Keep your paint wet. This is made for soy sauce. Thank you, Daiso. But it can be literally anything, a perfume, if just whatever thing you have lying around. You probably already have a spray bottle, and this will reactivate whatever paint you have going, even if it's fully dry. You see that? So this is, I just spritzed it and it's back alive. I can paint on this.
If for some reason, I had an old set, it had a little bit, it looks like a little bit of mold on top.
Uh-huh.
I took it off.
No. Paint, gouache paint might mold. That's one thing why people don't like it. Like my girlfriend doesn't like it because it smells.
What is the name of that?
Water.
No, not one. Another one.
Oh, this?
Ah.
It's a palette. And they sell these everywhere. I'm not brand sensitive. You can probably find them at Daiso for cheap. I have it on Amazon here. I think it's like $5, $6. Yeah. I think the simpler the palette, the better. Yeah, this one's $7. That's the same one that I have here. Or actually, might be a little bit.
What's the name of the brand?
bigger. I don't know. It's Chinese made or Joan Riox. It's just mass produced. Everybody makes it. If you just search up watercolor palette, that's what we use. So you need a palette. You can't just get the tube paint and work with it. Yeah, that's pretty good. I just wouldn't use, acrylics with it. Yeah, that's the thing. If you're using acrylics, anyone using acrylics? Just you? Okay, I helped you out in the other class. All right.
How do you tell the difference between watercolor and gouache if you have them already in a container and you don't have a label on them? Can you tell by looking? Or,
Maybe just by kind of spreading them,
yeah.
like getting them wet and see if one is opaque versus the other, kind of put it on top of a black line. That's how I would do it. I'm sure that's not the only way to find out. Yeah.
Okay, the translucent paint saver storage,
Uh-huh.
the one that you showed me
Oh.
earlier.
Oh, yeah. We're going that way.
That one, okay, you said if I used acrylics, I wouldn't want that.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't. That's why I gave you the little cup
Yes.
thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it should be on the acrylics thing. Yeah. So if you scan that, you shouldn't see the little holder. Okay. So there's the palette. Nobody's doing oils because if you were,
Question about the watercolor.
yeah.
This paint set.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It comes with this watercolor pad.
Okay.
Is this a good pad?
I wouldn't assume so.
To just do some experimentation. Things like
I'll check it out. That's maybe after class. I'll be finished early, so.
So we're not using the palettes.
No, we are definitely.
Oh, we are?
Yes. Definitely. Palettes are like the most important tool. Every painting, every paint. Yeah. Yeah, so that's where we mix the colors. All right. So we don't need a scraper.
We don't need a scraper.
No, that's for oil paints. And then a mister, went over that. Optional masking fluid or gum Arabic.
What was the mister again? Oh, the mister, like putting mist in there, got it. Okay.
Yeah, water, little spritz.
Mr. Who?
Okay, comedian. Who are you calling mister? Okay, love it. Okay, so this liquid frisket, totally optional. I've never used it for gouache, but here it is. That's it right there. Basically, you paint it on, and then you paint over it. So I don't know. Let's just do this. Can I just finger paint? Yes. So I can finger paint all the way around it. You, of course, use a brush if you want. There's my little painting area. And this blue thing, that's the liquid frisket. If I just rub that away, bam, you have a surface all shiny and white. See that?
Mm-hmm.
So with watercolors especially, this is for you. What's your name? Was it Emok or I'm so sorry. What's your name?
Amit, yes.
What's your name?
Amit.
Amit. This is liquid frisket. You might want to get some of this. This is like $10 in a little container, and you paint it on, and you rub it off, and you can paint right on top, and you can see how the highlight looks there. So any spot where you want highlight to be, keep that there, and then you can rub it away once you're all done painting, and it makes some really cool kind of
Liquid frisket.
liquid frisket. Yeah, it's on the material list. Yeah.
The designers use that.
Yeah. I mean, it's an amazing tool. It's an amazing tool. So, this one says it's colorless. No, it's blue.
They have the colored one.
Yeah, the colored one is what you want, so you can see it better.
I like the blue one. 'Cause
Yeah.
then you can see it.
Me too.
If it's white, it's like.
Yeah, then you
did I
forget that
put
it's there.
some on it or didn't I?
Gum Arabic, I've been playing around with. It basically does the same thing, except you can't rub it away and paint on it again. So I wouldn't. I'd just get rid of that. It's just liquid masking fluid. Okay. Masking tape. I should put optional too. You can see how it changes your painting. So here's a painting without the tape, and here's a painting with the tape.
Oh, yeah.
Nice presentation. It just makes a piece that you can be very expressive with, look clean and tidy.
It frames it.
It's really nice framing, yeah. I should use this stuff at work. What am I thinking? Oh gosh, that makes life so easy. But yeah. And we got paints. All right, let's go over paints. So some of you guys would disagree with me, but I can make most, if not all, colors using just 12 color sets. Usually these are good sets. These ones that I asked you on Amazon, these ones are the ones that I would personally recommend. If you go to an art store, which I also recommend, any brands that they have at art supply stores, specifically Art Supply Warehouse and Blick, will have fantastic brands of paint. And these paints are an investment. $40 isn't the biggest investment, but this kit, very affordable compared to whole bean, which I also have, which if you have whole bean, that's even nicer. Whole bean will probably be the ones that you get replacement colors for. But you can see how much paint you get here. this will last you semesters long, if not long. Tubes that I've had for like 5+ every day. It lasts a long time.
Is that what you use for like the layers?
You can still water it down like watercolors, and it will work. It will work pretty good in thin layers. I mean, it's not as good as watercolors as far as those thin layers go. If you want to use watercolors for that, you can. But I mean, working opaquely, you saw that tree, how that was painted. That's opaque. That's gouache. This is the set. It's got everything. It's got a yellow, a cool red, a warm red, a blue that's good for shadows, a blue that's good for the sky, and a blue trees or green, and a light green for neon stuff, and a brown for skin, and other neutral colors, neutralizing colors. Purple. Can't make purple on its own. I mean, you can, it's just really difficult. And white and black. But yeah, I would suggest a kit. If you went to an art store, found a 12 color kit. If you're on a budget, $40 is too much. There's this set, also 12 colors. Meeden. This is the Amazon brand. Only found on Amazon. Professional artist tested out all the student grade art supplies, and she was like, this is like top 10. She was very happy with these. $12, so very affordable. So yeah, if $40 is too steep, you can start with this, but if you get hooked on it, then you're gonna buy the other one. So I say just dive.
So it's between Holbein and the other one you just showed us, which one?
I mean, if you can afford Holbein, but Holbein. Yeah, I kind of took it off, but Holbein is even more expensive. I mean, there's even more expensive, but Holbein is there's Holbein gouache. You can see it on the screen here. These are 5 milliliter tubes. This is a third of the amount, but this is a great set. Here, let me see. They have a set that, here it is. Here, so yeah, it's about twice this. It's about twice the price. This is the same size kit as the Shinhan, and it's $100. I started with this actually, and I got hooked. And people are hooked on Holbein. Yeah, I took this off the list because it's just very pricey for a lot of people. Shinhan gives you the same amount for $40, and it's very good. But I mean, I would say that this is better. So it just kind of art supplies kind of rank up. So I have to be very selective with what I show you. Yeah, but yeah, you can see $12, $100, and then there's the Shinhan. Where's the Shinhan?
I think you can get the at Jerry's Art Advantage. You can get the 12 Holbein artist wash set for $51.
Is it 5 milliliters? Or is it 15?
5 milliliter.
Yeah, it's 5. So that's a third of the size. The one I showed you, this Holbein one, this is 15. Or no, so it's the same price here. But yeah, it's a good place. It's well curated, so everything there is good. Yeah. Amazon is not well curated, so explore Amazon and you find something cheaper. I'm not going to promise you it's going to be good quality. You might have a hard time with that stuff. So I'd say stay within my lines. Don't drift off too far away. Smaller is better. A set of 12 is the most you'll need. But if you want to get some fancy colors, you're welcome to. Fluorescent colors, definitely. I love playing with fluorescent colors. That's something that you won't find in these. I mean, you get kind of close with the whole bean. They'll have those like hyper fluorescent orange greens and just really powerful colors, beautiful stuff. I like working with it. All right.
What about Michael's?
Michael's is better than Hobby Lobby just because they have the brands.
Michael's has Blake.
Yeah. So Michael's is okay, but they won't have the service that will help you.
No.
Yeah, they're not anything about it.
You
No,
have to
and they're
know
always
what-
busy.
You
They
have
don't.
to know what.
Yeah, if you go to Art Supply Warehouse or Blick, they'll hold your hand. They'll be so friendly and they'll be so helpful. Take it easy, Bruce.
Take care.
Thank you. All right. Now, for paints, for gouache, we also have a holder for it. This will be so that you can reuse your paint every week without it drying out, and it will stay goopy. There it is. So this is the paint holder, Amazon only. You have to get this on Amazon. Yeah, they don't really have anything like this in the art stores. I don't know why. I don't know if they will start having it because I complained about it to them, but get $12 for this thing, and this will keep all of your paints wet. And yeah, paints might mold. That's okay. You can kind of smell it. It's kind of stinky, but I reuse the paints all the time. Mold doesn't affect the colors. It's never affected my colors. So, but yeah, this will hold your paints and keep them wet forever. If you have acrylics, nobody's using acrylics, so we're all using gouache, so you won't have that problem.
That is good for acrylic?
No. If you're using acrylics, are you thinking about using acrylics?
No, my daughter does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just bought some too, so like it'd be good to know how to use them.
Sure, yeah. So for acrylics, keeping them, you can't really keep them in here, but sauce containers. And I found a specific size sauce container that I love. Let me show you. Show you features. Did I not see it? Ah, here. These little half-ounce sauce containers. You can use these for. I just use them for acrylics because you can buy like 150 of them for $10. And then if they ever dry, you can already see it drying. Certain areas you can throw it and refill it, but it will stay wet forever. Like I've had these in there for months, like all last semester, and then I can just refill it anytime. I have had to throw out some of the lids because they get filled and dried with the paint. Throw it out, put on a new lid. They get ruined. Gouache, that won't happen. So I don't really worry about that with this container. Try to keep it wet. Basically, gouache dries out quick, so you want to spritz it a lot. I'll go over this more when we're painting next class. But if you want to,
So we need to order 2 of those
No.
because it says needs 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Ignore that. Sorry. You just need 1.
okay.
Okay. I'll delete. I'll make sure that.
Dugato? Is that the
Well,
brand?
sometimes on Amazon it'll be like needs 2 or something. Very good details. When I tried it at home, I never saw that. So thanks for being great little test subjects. Give me a sec. Perfect. Oh, come on, please. Okay, here we go. All right, awesome. That's helpful. I'm glad somebody brought that in. I'll use it right now. So yeah, that little holder, Once you get the paints and everything, you can stick it in. I try to keep the light stuff next to the light stuff. So white next to the yellow and next to the light stuff. So I have 2 for the whites. So if you want to do that at home, you can. Just pour out all your paints in there. And then just one less thing to carry around. Lightweight. All about easy carrying. Okay. Any questions about paint or paint holder? Cool.
Yeah, with the acrylic, I like the idea of this little chip.
Yeah.
This little.
Yeah. Oh, I'll pull it up. I'll show you. Acrylic.
Carrying in what, a zipper bag or something?
Yeah. A little Ziploc.
So if you want to mix, like, and use them on a palette, what would you do?
Here it is. This is the exact one. Yeah, so this is just to hold the paints, and then I'd have a separate palette to mix the paints. If you're using acrylics, paper plate, something disposable,
Yeah.
cooking sheets, I mean cooking paper, parchment paper, whatever.
So you don't need the stuff that keeps it wet, they're expensive, and they have
I mean, you
the
can.
sponge and.
I don't though, just because of travel, because like with those stay wet palettes, they have to be like this at all times, and so the second you throw them in the bag, like they all go to one side.
Oh,
So that's why I like the little containers. Yeah, and there's a specific palette that will hold those exact containers.
yeah.
With the stay wet palette. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't have one, but if that's what you're interested in. But again, stick to one material. Thinner water. We got water. I always bring in cups. You're welcome to bring in a fancy fun cup, or a mixing cup, or a painting cup, whatever. There's no wrong cup to use. I like to have 2 cups though. 2 cups is good for me. Transparent mediums for acrylics is something I didn't really mention. Transparent mediums really good for glazing, and because if you water down your paint like watercolor with acrylics, it doesn't work like gouache does. So if you get matte medium or acrylic medium, it's basically paint without paint in it. It's just like the glue, the binder. And so you can kind of mix that into your paint. So it's super transparent. You can layer on your layers and layers and layers. It looks really good. Okay. Brushes.
The medium was to slow down the drying time.
That's for oils. That's for oils. And it does slow it down for acrylics a little bit.
For acrylics, they should have the medium so that it doesn't dry so fast and you have a chance to do a bigger painting. It's a retardant.
Uh-huh.
A drying retardant.
Yeah. I believe that they have them for acrylics. I've never used them, but
For acrylics, I use it for acrylics.
okay, cool. Yeah. Awesome. Cool.
But I didn't know they had a medium for gouache. I've only used
No,
it
there's
for-
not a medium for gouache.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing. With gouache, it is just water.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
So the mixed medium paper, it shows 2 also on your list. So,
It comes with a set of 2?
no.
Oh, it
it's
says,
1 and it says you need 2.
oh, really?
Yes, so. I
Okay,
just noticed
okay.
that too.
Okay,
So-
yeah, just 1. You just need 1. Shoot. Okay, I'll go through everything. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it says pack of 1, and I just put 1.
Yeah.
I thought I'll put 1 if I need to later, then I'll do it, but,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Okay, so brushes, absolute minimum. We have this kit here, 12 very, very cheap brushes, but they will work just fine. If that's all you want to get, that'll be fine. If you want higher quality brushes, you can go to the higher quality one and spend a lot more. Brushes can really skyrocket in price. Yeah. These ones are plastic. What's the word? Nylon. Yeah. Nylon. So they make these brushes for next to nothing, but they work great. I use paint brushes that are made for kids, and they work wonderful. You can still make masterpieces with them. The biggest things that I need for the brushes is at least these 3 sizes. So one larger, about an inch or more. Maybe this is even a little too small. This is a little too small. Yeah, flat brush. A medium brush is about, and then one small detail brush. And if you had just that, and you came to class with just that, you'd be fine. But if you had all the other ones, you can play more. And playing is good for art. And the rest is just extra credit. And extra credit makes your artwork look good and makes you feel happy. I love myself a calligraphy brush. I just cut this off. Usually they're longer. And you can find the calligraphy brush in the expensive group too. The quality.
What kind of brush is it?
It's a calligraphy. It's like Chinese calligraphy. It's cut off. I just chopped it off. So,
And it comes with.
this is a. So the thing with the calligraphy brushes, kind of does everything. Where it has a small tip. So if you paint just the tip, it's a small brush. Whereas if you paint with the surface of it, look at that. You can cover up all that area there just using the belly and the side of the brush. So that's actually a really large surface there. You know? So calligraphy brushes, that they're very, you could get away with just using one calligraphy brush if you're smart with it. Yeah, a lot of artists will just use the square brush, and I'll be using plenty of those.
What's the size of?
So the largest one you need at least an inch or larger. And then the medium one, half an inch.
And it's also flat.
Also square, yeah, square, yeah. And then we have a round brush. This is what you call a round brush.
Detail.
Yeah, well, it is for detail, but it is considered a round brush because it's round. And a small round brush. I don't know the number, but yeah, it's all in that kit. It's all in this kit right here, $12. You'll find kits at the art store for acrylics. That's fine. Yeah, I would even this is something that I would trust Hobby Lobby with, just because brushes aren't too important to me. Hobby Lobby, stuff like that. I've gotten brushes from them. They're okay. They're good. Like, I don't care too much about brushes. Other people are different. But you can't find the calligraphy brushes at Hobby Lobby, as far as I know. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, though. I can't promise you that. Okay, and on Amazon, calligraphy brushes here. Look, not bad for a whole set. And it has a nice holder. I love these holders. And they have a really massive calligraphy brush if you're wanting to go crazy with it. And smaller calligraphy brushes too. I like the big ones. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Almost there. Palette knives, that's something new. So if you were here before, I didn't say palette knives, now I'm saying palette knives. That's just to get the paint onto your palette, helps you mix your paint. These again are very cheap. And I put the same cheap ones on both of them. There are higher quality ones, but I wouldn't worry about them. It's this small size here, and the medium size is over here that I love to use for color mixing. And we'll definitely have a day of color mixing and also painting. If you want to work like an impressionist, get some big globs of paint. One of our students did that with a painting, kind of inspired everyone. So again, I'm going to require this, but also you should play around with it. some crazy things we can do with palettes. I'm definitely gonna play around with it. I haven't done it enough.
You can do that with wash
Sure.
and get that, okay.
Yeah. It's just, yeah, you have to be okay with using that much gouache, but yeah. Now it says optional easel. This will be more for next semester. So I say skip on it. Maybe save up for the following semester. You can get a nicer easel. So I'm just gonna skip that. Cup for cleaning brushes. I have cups. Mention that. Just using water. Cup for oil and solvent. Don't need it unless you're doing oils. And table covering. I have table covers. You see it here, this little plastic table. If you think this is trashy and you don't like it, get one with your face on it. I don't care what it looks like. Imagine that, just a big old face of yourself. There's a bunch of fun tablecloths you can get out there. So I love, any way to do art. That's just another way of expressing yourself. Welcome to use any kind of table covering. And then last thing, brush cleaning soap. That's for oils. Don't worry about it. Okay.
What about for acrylic, what kind of things do you need anything?
So if you're using acrylics, the biggest thing is just making sure your brush is either wet or washed at the end of the day. Another thing with brush care is don't let it sit in your cup. That will bend those bristles and ruin your brush. I guess that's for everything. So.
And gouache, you don't have to worry about that
For gouache?
for gouache?
No.
My question?
Mhm.
How about towels and cleaning your stuff up?
Yeah. So we have paper towels. Those are accessible and free here. So I use those. They're good. If you wanted to bring your own towel in, if you want to, no. Yeah, you don't need it. So, anything else, guys? Yeah.
There's a lot of different charcoal products on here.
Right.
Need all of them.
So willow charcoal is different from condensed charcoal.
Is that a woolen charcoal?
Yes.
Sometimes they call them twigs, right?
Yeah.
Same thing?
Yeah, so the twigs, and they're a lighter color. They're very easily erasable. So if you're drawing with them, we'll be doing some negative erasing in there. So there's the kneaded eraser. I have a fancy Holbein one, which they make their own, and it's so good. I think it's like twice as good, but it's the same thing as the gray thing, and basically, it's the most amazing fidget toy ever. And you can kind of fold it into whichever shape and erase a really little point on that paper or a really large area. Just go crazy with it. Yeah, I use this.
What's that called?
This is a kneaded eraser. It comes with the pack of the compressed charcoal. Here it is. See, it comes with it. So there's the kneaded eraser right there. I thought I had a bajillion of them, but I don't know. They've just kind of gone disappearing. Yeah. Cool.
Question.
Yeah.
The last thing on the, I guess it would be cheap ganache list.
Yeah.
Sakura, Figma, Manja, I'm not sure.
Right. So I didn't even put those on the list. Maybe I'll put them back. But you don't necessarily need them. But that specific brand of Micron Sakura pens are really amazing ink, which means you can draw with them using, my favorite is 0.08. But the kit that comes, it comes with this right here. It said $10. It comes with that 0.08 and an FB. FB is even more fun because it's like a brush, so you can put pressure down, and so you can start on thin and can put pressure down and get thicker. So there's a lot more expression with that kind of pressure sensitivity.
And we need that?
No, this is optional. It's not even on the list. So I'm probably gonna put it on the list for next semester.
What
But
is that for?
so if you drew with this and you put watercolor right on top, a lot of water, it will never bleed. So it's really great kind of starting things off with your drawings. I mean, I'll be using pencil or pastels this coming semester. But you can definitely start your drawings with these as well. But yeah, I wouldn't, I'm not stressing it, but it's definitely a good tool to have.
So we're doing charcoal painting.
We are doing charcoals and painting on top of them. Yeah, I've already done it and I'm like in love with it. So yeah, either charcoal or pastel. You can see how pastel looks a little different. Yeah, and this is pencil. This is pencil. You can barely even see the pencil.
Yeah.
So it's yeah. I even have some writing in here, like writing notes and stuff in here.
What about the brand, we didn't cover the pastels yet?
Oh, yeah, it was just, it was I mean, this brand, if you went anywhere for them, I mean, there's Mungyo. I've used this in one of my classes before. Really fun, really cheap, gives you lots of colors, which for soft pastels, it's kind of necessary. So, you know, this is something that I'll be definitely using in the class. But if you just have the charcoal, you'll be fine. So again, optional. That's why I wrote optional. Yeah.
Is there another way to, like, let's say your box gets messed up after a while and they keep falling out. Is there another way to store them or?
Oh, this the box is good. So they have like the top and the bottom thing, and then I just put rubber bands over it. It works good. Yeah, I'm sure that there's other ways of carrying it. I'm scrappy. I'm okay with things looking a little trashy. Yeah, it's not the important part. The important part is the art that you make with it. Yeah. All right. Any other questions, guys? Yeah. Okay.
When you say colored pencils,
Yeah.
what?
So optional again. But I would suggest them if you're for the field trip, bringing these boys, drawing with them. These are awesome. Right here, there's a Prismacolor. So these Prismacolors, you can make just really awesome work. I mean, I've compared these against my very expensive stuff. Here it is right here. This is really nice thin package. I keep this with me in my little bag. I mean, there's some really fun sketchbooks too out there. It's just dangerous. It's a wormhole of shopping. I'm trying to minimize here, but I mean, you can see here. There's a Prismacolor drawing of like my backyard in Fullerton. Kind of see it. There's a building here. It's a bit of a mess. Honestly, I could probably be cleaner. And then this is done with my fancy, overly priced colored pencils.
Which ones were they?
Karan Diach. I forgot. I don't know how to say it. I think it's Italian. But kind of compare the two. They're very similar. Very similar. Okay. Well,
Well, hold on, just think about color.
What about the pencil, sketching pencil?
pencil. I just use regular pencil, but I mean they have. I did put down. I mean, you could get the art pencils if you really wanted to, but I just use number 2 Ticonderoga. I don't. I think they work just fine. So, but if you want to get the nicer pencils, you're welcome to. You can get the. But yeah. All right. Feeling good, guys? All right. I think I might just leave the rest of the class to get the materials so I can hop to it. Huh?
Oh, okay, so for the
That's a lot.
colored pencils, if we use watercolor pencils instead.
Sure. Yeah, I'm all up for experimentation. Again, colored pencils optional. Watercolor pencil. I mean, there's huge list. Any art materials are welcome in here.
This one was really good.
Uh-huh.
Should that have me use like the blender for the business gallery?
They I don't think that they work as well. But they do blend with water and it can do some really interesting things. So yeah, there's so many really cool art materials out there. Feel free to bring them in. Yeah, it's just additional though. I mean, whatever I teach in the class will be able to translate with other materials. So, yeah. All right, guys. All right. If you're all ready to go shopping, you're welcome to head over to the art store. If you want to hang out and draw or something, or if you want to work on anything, I'll probably just hang out. Probably just have some free paint, free draw time. Maybe I'll be painting something. If you have any more questions, I'm also here for that. If anybody knows anybody else to add a class, or if you're wanting to add any of the other classes that I teach at any of these other locations, you can talk to me as well. I have stuff to sign up. And yeah, please tell your friends these classes need more people. So yeah. Cool. Thank you, guys.
For the next week,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
For the next week, for the water painting.
Yes.
We have to draw something, bring here or here. Draw.
If you just brought your drawing and painting supplies, you'll be good. All the materials I said, you'll be good.
Yes, I bought it.
Okay. You want me to look through it? I can check.
Yes.
Okay. Just give me a quick minute.
Okay. I bought my wash at Hobby Lobby.
Okay.
I don't want to spend no more money.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
No, I warned you.
is it going to bleed too much or what?
It's gonna be very transparent,
More transparent?
and you know,
Almost the same size as this.
yeah.
Mm. So I can't layer on top of it, like I say, I have a yellow on the bottom and then I put flowers on
I'm
top.
just saying,
It's gonna
you're gonna
grab
be
the yellow.
painting, and it's gonna do something that you don't want it to do, and you might be frustrated. I have a very cheap gouache, $10. I mean, with the cheap stuff, you can definitely play around with.
Right.
Like one of my students has the same paints from Hobby Lobby, and she found that if she just painted with a palette knife and like scooped up and painted like that, that's the way that she made it work. And so
Thicker.
you kind of have to get creative with the cheap stuff.
Oh.
Again, it's like a broken down car. You kind of have to find. How
I
much
should-
was it?
It was only $11, but
Okay.
still, it's another 11. Everything adds up.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
gosh, is this one on the?
This is the $40 one.
Oh,
The $10 one by Amazon is very good.
that's on your list.
Yeah,
under-
yeah, under the
Okay.
cheap gouache.
Okay, I'll look at it.
Yeah, so that one's not too bad.
Okay.
Yeah, so here I can
You know what they say,
yeah.
You drank it.
Yeah, absolutely. Get started. They would love it. Yeah, so there, $11. I mean, you wanted to play around with it though. I mean, it's still there to play around with. I mean, like that's one thing about cheap materials that I like, because I'm okay with cheap materials. I've used them before. Of course, I have a lot of skill and knowledge to do that. So
To make it work.
yeah, to make it work.
Okay.
But yeah,
All right, okay.
sounds good. Sounds good.
Thank you so much.
All right, awesome.
It's actually,
Looking forward to things.
it has an extra one inside.
Yeah, sure. Okay, and I'm gonna help her out, and then I'll come
Well,
to
I
you.
got this at Amazon, but what I'm saying is if I've already used up everything and I need another pallet instead of carrying another one.
And that's the one, if it's, well.
Maybe one larger brother.
Yes. No, so this one I use for my watercolor and my gouache because you can either get rid of all the paint or you can let them dry up there so long as you remember what color that is. So before I used to put little strips and I write down the color.
You're gonna get the holder.
And I wash it every day. I wash all of it out.
Then you're throwing away money. You're throwing away the thing. You can't do it with the paint because it doesn't dry up. But with the gouache and so I bring only one in class, but at home I have all
These
the
are the colors
ones that I
I'll be
use
using.
to
And if
paint.
you get a container for it, you can use this.
And then I
use it
bring,
for the container.
this is from another one that
These are so
I
great.
had 3 of this, that one of them cracked. I brought, I bring an extra one because when I'm mixing, and then there's no more space to mix another color. So I like to bring an extra one. So this came from another one of these that split open.
Yeah, it's the same thing, it's good.
So that's what I like about this one, is you have this to mix your paint.
So the gouache paint, because actually.
You're gonna put it, yes, you can put, let's say, the blue, the yellow, bits of them, and then when it dries, you just add a few drops of water, and you can reactivate the paint, so that you don't throw. You can only use it while it's wet. Once it dries, you can't paint with it anymore because it's a plastic.
I've been washing my house like now, I totally clean before I leave every day.
Oh.
Paid out.
Okay.
Oops.
So you have.
Like this?
I have a room, one bedroom that's just all my art supplies. That's my little studio. I keep all my art supplies. Yeah, so.
You can see all the colors here. I can put it like separately. Yeah, take it out. Just like all the ones.
Then I can put this one. Maximize what I can carry. Because before I used to carry 2 bags. Because I had so much stuff, and I said, if I just get it
You might
organized,
find that you love these other colors too.
I'll be able to just put it in one bag. Then I have my,
No, you're good, you're good.
my brushes here. I have my brushes, there's even another one here, and I have my 8 bowl cups. Because you need. So when you want to rinse brush, so that's the black one I use for the dirty, so I don't mix it. And then the blue one is my clean one. So when you wet your brush, it goes into the paint. But when you want to rinse your brush, instead of going there, it's there. And then when you're
Where did you
done.
buy that?
This is the brand, Faber Castile. Faber LL, collapsible water
Very
pump.
big, so maybe half.
Otherwise, it's so bulky. Yeah. So that's why I like collapsible, and then it's rubber. So you wash it off. Get two because you need the dirty and the clean. And then I'll tell you, there's this one thing that I gave her. You see this? You suck up the water and then that way you're only putting a little drop. You don't put too much water on your paint and then it makes it too watery. Sobrang malabnaw. So with this one, you can control how much water, 1 or 2 drops, and if you want more, put in another drop. There you go.
Yeah, I didn't know about those either.
Yeah.
Magically drop.
I call them vitamins on Amazon. It was one of my other painting classmates.
So that will fill.
I said, hey, that's really
You know, you
nice.
told me.
You know, and she said, yeah, Amazon. I said, okay.
I'm glad everybody's going to Amazon, one of my IRA funds is Amazon, so I'm getting a kickback
And then
on
if
that.
you want to, you can pick out another color that you like. These are just
What you
fun.
invested.
So
Stop.
the rest is
Amazon
just
is one of
extra
those
colors.
S&P accounts.
So maybe a gray is probably helpful.
Buy on Amazon. Go
Gray is
ahead, buy Amazon.
helpful. I gave you this fun color. This is fun.
Yeah, because you know, when I was a student for the first time myself, you know, nobody. But now that's, you know, I know what I know that I want to share. Just from Manila.
Cool.
Well, I
Kind of mark them
later
all
on we moved
so
to
you know which ones are
Paranaque,
which. And then
Burnsville.
that's what I would choose. You're welcome
Oh,
to.
better living, yes. Oh, I went there only for grade 1 and grade 2, and then I transferred to Assumption Convent, and then after that, I know what my kids.
Sure, sure.
I was a Benedictine child from
So get me in there.
kindergarten out to college.
And then, yeah, college, and then.
Nice meeting you.
Likewise. See you next week.
But after saying class.
All right, let's see what happens. That's right. That's right, yeah. All right, how's it going?
We are around the world.
I know I dropped it in one of my feet. I need to stand up and look, my teacher was
That's a pretty good idea.
The blow down. That's what I always do. I forget that I put it in there. Put your phone in with it and use your phone.
Oh, no. And then she put me back to school.
So,
I would do
You just have to go to the desk and
I wanna
then.
make sure it's not on the outside, because that's on the outside, so I wanna know.
Oh, yeah.
Might be in that big hole.
But it's horrible, and she has to put me back to little Sarah and Mary.
thank you. Sorry, it's just a need as a reason.
So, in the library, I have my.
That's yours.
No, but.
It was in the.
I'll be releasing my. Displays are going on. The library.
Yeah.
You know,
I'd like to.
but those are all, mostly watercolor. They're the ones that
So,
are on the
yeah,
library.
what I do.
So the first 8 are mine, and then the next 8, which are portraits, she will be attending this class next week. Today she has a doctor's appointment.
Oh, okay.
So she's also my classmate in another patient class.
Oh, so you take 2 classes?
I take 3. I take on Wednesday morning and afternoon, Monday morning.
Where's your Monday morning?
It's in Stanton, because that's where I did. Yeah, Stanton City Center. Her name is Ashley. Yeah.
That's amazing that you have all those classes.
I know.
So what you can do
What I painted.
is highlight it.
Those are my paintings.
You can kind of measure certain objects in the whole picture and compare them to the thing. So the nose. Cheek, it's about maybe about like 1 1/4. Measure that. You can double check that. Just know that. There we go. That looks good.
Do you want to?
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes.
I can use.
Sure thing.
I brought it for your painting, no, for my paint, for painting, but since we were not using it, so.
So far as being right, I think it just comes down to value. That'll make these make sense.
You want some more? The juice? Yeah, what? Do you want some more of the juice? Oh, it's good. Yeah. Yes, organic,
Now,
everything
when I'm
is
drawing,
organic.
I also compare angles too. So I look at, kind of like what the angles look like.
I buy my stuff at the farmer's market and or the
Measure this.
because I am a cancer survivor. I survived. And so I have eating well. That's the reason.
How long do we have?
Thank you, my child.
This is wash.
Hopefully, your doctor has a fix for us.
You have watercolor too?
So you are only. I think I did that.
Yeah. He's gotta figure it out.
This is where it's easy.
It's affecting. Okay. It's a long drive.
It happens.
Would you say this is homing?
It's what?
Homing?
Yeah, this time like you teach class.
You took a expensive.
What do you mean?
What brand paint?
Oh, it might be part of that. Or it might be all that, I don't remember. I mean, I know it's all online.
And then the other t-shirt, training with some.
Yeah.
I would say it's definitely gouache.
It's gouache gray.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I use a t-shirt.
So you're taking a big classes for this
And
Yes.
then, yeah, it has another.
Like I said, it's
One
the
time
time.
we
is
got
very
it.
fast.
Oh my
Yeah,
Yeah, it's early.
I've never seen you fill one up with watercolors. You did that?
I've done it too. I used to get the watercolors in tubes also. So like, if I had a favorite watercolor color, sometimes I also done painting
Mhm.
on my own, so. Did I put watercolor in too, or?
Because, yeah,
That's my kitchen. That's the first.
But as I said, some gouache to start. But
Part of it, because Monday, I am smart with him.
You know that,
Sorry, give me a sec.
I kind of want to share my process.
So maybe.
yeah, so, you know, the GK so, she knows this area. So what the GKN factory was built before the making residential. Therefore, it's built after that. You know, the district attorney is going to have to say something. It's going to be, I mean, probably it's going to say, there's no reason. We were here first.
Yeah, that's true.
Which means.
Yeah, I will.
You were
That's my
affected?
whole
Yeah,
week's
yeah.
supply.
Oh my God.
That's my whole week's supply.
Kaya marami kang basura from all the steps. Although you can juice that too. May mga dahon.
I juice. So,
Very super
the reason for that, I was an advanced stage ovarian cancer.
survivor. Oh.
Ovarian cancer. I'm the
Oh
only
my
one who
God.
survived. I'm the only one who
Then
survived.
can ovarian cancer.
One of my students said to me,
Yeah.
I did the chemo, radiation, and surgery. And after that, I was supposed to have 12 more months of chemo. I said, no. Then I did the nurse.
You know, my cousin, he had colon cancer. They took the portion of his colon and they sold it to years and he released to years and had their therapy and.
No, I did not go. I just read the Hippocratic.
Yeah, well, he went with his wife
Especially when it's right.
and stayed there for 10 days to find the whole process, the liver injections and all the
No, I
juice
did
and
not do
everything.
those.
Yeah, but fresh juicy fresh fruit and vegetables are the best.
Show me your, show me your art.
Because anyway, what to say, yeah, I do my stuff here first.
You guys been working on something?
What shall I tell you?
Put it away.
Kasi ito,
Yeah, just needed to know I was overcoming so much sleep. With your lecture, but it's not.
That's not a very good read.
It's not because of.
Fine.
It's not
It's
because
fine.
of.
You're returning students. Honestly, the fact that you showed up on the first day is kind of. Oh, the square shapes. Ooh.
Yeah.
Good play. So, all right.
Can I say? I'm curious. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. It's nice so that it's weathered away. I send pictures to my kids sometimes and they're zooming in. You're not allowed to zoom in.
That's so great.
I'm enjoying that.
Yeah.
I should.
That's a good spot too. Yeah. Maybe bigger. I think you're getting there.
Yeah, I'm scared to go with it.
Well, then that means that you definitely need to do it.
Oh, really?
I think it's really.
Okay, 8, 9 by 12.
I have one just like that. It might even be the same brand.
That's what he said, go bigger. What kind of, sorry.
I tell most people, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's
This
about the
is,
same thing. I like that.
And that
Wow, wow, that's beautiful. Is that your girlfriend?
no, she's Asian. She's Filipino.
Yeah, that's a good size, so it's a kind of a odd size. Can you pay it
You
different?
could do it.
Oh.
Sit pretty flat. This was expensive, but
Yeah, so.
this is what I did that really like massive.
Master's touch, is that what it is?
No, this is
Just go on, right?
I think it's German brand or something. This is when I went to Washington DC.
How long ago was that?
Oh, I grouped out all of it. Which is
Yeah.
oh, here it is.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Really goes talking to Secret Service. Like, cause I was like sitting out there painting, like, what's, you know? Cause it's like the whole area, you know. How much secret police there and sort of thing. But you just get the vibe, you're just like, I feel like I'm being watched everywhere I go.
I'm definitely avoiding that area with my last name, nobody wants to.
Sad.
I remember after 9/11, I used to work at the YMCA at that time. And somebody asked me my name, and I said, oh, what's your last name? And I go, Aisha Husseini. And they looked me straight in the eye, and they said, you don't need to add the I to hide who you are. Because Saddam Hussein was Hussein, and I'm Husseini. And she just looked at me, and it was just, I felt like just so ill. Like, I was like, God, you're so great person. But yeah, you live with that as well.
Yeah.
Thank God, my kids haven't had to deal with it.
Yeah. Pretty good here.
But this,
But
pardon?
You speak out?
No. I read Arabic, but I don't speak Arabic.
No, because you're saying something about set up saying Iraq. So,
Where are you from?
from India, but I speak a little Arabic.
Oh, you're from India. I'm originally from Pakistan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I speak Urdu
Urdu.
and I speak
Urdu both.
Urdu. And
अर्ज करता हूँ मैं चाहत में ख्याल किया मैं चाहत में ख्याल किया ये लड़की मुझे चाहती भी नहीं
oh, I stayed here for the love of someone, but the sad part is that she doesn't love me back.
well,
It's Urdu. And he was doing poetry. Yeah, he was doing poetry.
we have lots of friends in here.
So there's a lot of Muslims when they came to India they exchanged in poetry, music, painting.
Language. Indian Urdu is
Exactly.
pretty much the same. Yeah. Which part of India are you from?
New Delhi, born in India.
Oh, Delhi. I've been to Delhi.
Are you from Islamabad or
No, Karachi.
Karachi?
I'm from Karachi, but I do have family in Hyderabad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my husband's side of the family, a lot of them, and then my dad's side of the family.
Oh. They've never been to Pakistan.
Well, I don't think they issue passports there. You know, they won't let somebody born in Pakistan, if you have your country of origin as Pakistan, they won't give you a visa for India anymore, and vice versa. Yeah, it's just it's so sad. It's so sad. I was able to go before all of this had happened, and now it's just so sad. My son was invited to a wedding in it's that beautiful place, Palace. I'm forgetting the name. Not Agra. It's another place. I
But
think it's
in Jaipur.
Jaipur. That's the place, Jaipur. And he's born in the US. He's an American citizen, so is his wife. But because their parents of Pakistani origin, they denied him the visa. He was the best friend of this guy. He could be the best man for the wedding. He was a good job. I was like, this is so cool. But the acts of a few terrorists. You can speak in English. I would speak a different language.
Because we have Trump in power, it's getting worse for us.
I think this was way before even Trump.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
true,
just,
but there's more deviance.
yeah.
I've been here 47 years, I've seen this different administrations. item for that, among us. The foreign policy is the same. Because the Democrats, the Republicans, has the same foreign policy. But the other policy.
Well, I steer clear of politics. That is my rule of thumb. I'm a neutral human being. I choose to remain independent.
We voted yesterday, and I was telling you, I said I didn't study for this test, that I guessed.
Yeah.
But regardless, coming back to art, excited to be here for the summer. Excited to learn the portraits,
Yes,
self-portraits.
yeah,
And
yeah. I'll definitely let you guys know.
excited about it.
That is so cool that you're doing this.
Yeah.
Can we do any like crashing ocean waves? I just want to get a little better at it.
Catching ocean waves.
Yeah. No, just remember when you said you have others.
If there's a portrait in front of it, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sure. Maybe.
Mine are getting pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty jam packed. Yeah, it's like. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to.
Or that one where that guy has his back to us, you know, there's crashing ocean waves.
Oh, McGree?
Yeah.
Okay, no. I think I'm McGree.
Oh no, this is the guy that like he's standing on a cliff
Good.
and back is to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frederick.
Yeah, I like stuff like that.
In the Columbus.
In
Yeah, I was talking to some people and I thought, because the background,
Joel, goodbye. Nice meeting you.
I'll see you fast, right?
Definitely, I'll be here
And I didn't get you.
next week.
Yeah.
Next week, I will this week. Thank you.
So, yeah, I thought, people would just go talking. It's like 10%.
Yeah, they are sort of the minority.
So what is the race that's in Sri Lanka?
It's very multi-ethnic, like for instance, my great grandmother was Portuguese. Yeah. We are Marx.
When I was a kid, I remember I said when I was 4 or 5 years old, I had learned, I can draw some cash now. And then I draw, and then I put it down. And then I just put the pearl in there, and my dad said, where is the cash?
Doesn't understand.
That's a good reason why.
Eto, classmate ko rin yan sa Monday class. Mahusay siya magpintura. Pero lahat ng kanyang ginagawa, maliliit. Panay small size. Kasi, syempre, pag malaki, matagal tapusin. That's why he was saying, this size, so that it doesn't take you a long time. That's my home. That's my alarm.
There's a lot of
You take my
So,
medication.
first off, I would say,
No, but that's why you said that. This size,
to take a
Dinner with
entire
this,
paper.
I don't-
good for you.
Yeah.
But ito, matatapos mo ito in 1 or 2 hours.
I mean, sure,
What I'm saying, but imagine kung malaki yan, matapos yan. Paint on a smaller surface. Sketching, okay lang yung sketch, mabilis yung sketch. Pero pag paint ka, sa malaki.
You may have.
Measure certain things.
Actually, my
Gotta find the middle.
So it wasn't like,
For this, if you
Oh,
were-
so
like.
No.
he can
I
give
mean,
you
so-
advice.
Orientation to sewing because some of it was done.
He was.
So I know the middle of your nose.
Yeah.
So now he's an artist.
He's serious.
I had so much going on that I didn't.
He doesn't even want to.
Yeah.
Dating trabaho.
Yeah, like when I went through kids, you know.
Oh, yeah. This one is very relaxed. And for me, pag nag-umpisa akong babysitting, nawawala yung isip ko ng oras. Naku, alauna na, alas 2 na, hindi sa because so engrossed in what you're doing that nawawala sa isip ko yung oras.
You're inspiring. I'm inspired. I will have to do some of those.
Right, I showed her my baby.
Oh, yeah? What's your thing?
And
She has inspired me.
the other paintings are Edna's, and she will be the next week. She said, "Well, Bryce, I'm gonna be there." And you were the one.
No, that you were the one who showed
doctor's appointment.
Okay.
So-
Hopefully she'll be watching from.
But she's the one that painted the portraits. The other half of what's in the library is
Yeah.
all her work, and she does acrylics.
Okay, cool.
So she
Well,
painted
she'll-
acrylics.
She should have everything.
Yeah.
Because what it does, it's not with the.
Our other she just brings her stuff. On how it is.
Yeah.
So.
That's great. Well, I hope.
I'm looking forward for this.
Yeah,
That's very,
that's why
very
I'm
interesting.
saying, so everybody all gives at levels, and don't be afraid, because you have to start. I started somewhere myself like that.
Art is, it's not a single path. that you take. There's not 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind
It's a
of like,
journey.
it really is. It's like, oh, this and this, and this and this. And
There's a lot to learn that's needed a little time, you know, otherwise you'll feel overwhelmed.
I know it's a lot of work.
I wish I had started when I was young.
You know, we all wish that, me too, I wish I'd started before, but it's better late than never.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
There's
George,
somebody who's-
I'll send you those things.
Thank you very much.
Bye, Bryce.
Bye-bye.
So,
You know,
Inspired me to show.
Of course. I mean, that's the only way to get better is by putting in the work. Playing an instrument. If you play it more, you get the hang of certain things, and then when you start playing jazz, start at it, then more interesting things will come out.
yes.
Classical practice. But I don't know, as long as you're fiddling with it, and goofing around with it, I mean, the more time you put into it, it's gonna show. Whether that's story, technique, so many different aspects of art. Everyone's got their own personal specialty.
I really that is a highly artistic too. I would like to.
Yeah, yeah.
My
It was a situation.
Okay,
because I have already taken music.
that's awesome. So leave a movie while you're at it. An animated movie.
I had the song, the fairies.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That'll keep things consistent. Style.
Yeah, if
Have that
I,
on in the background.
Yeah, she's great.
but, you know, there was a little initial.
They all love it.
Mhm.
Like I was surprised.
Generated by an artist like fashion.
Did you have it written already?
So, I mean, look at the level of
The music, yes.
Wow, it is.
The music,
Yeah.
this is what you were drinking, this is my one way supply.
Yes. You showed me this picture.
Oh,
It should be proud of.
yeah, so anyway.
That's one to paint for sure. I would say start painting fruit and vegetables. Yeah.
So anyway, I want to be able to, you know, illustrate my children. So, you know, I think I will have more satisfaction doing it myself.
Sure. It'd be more personal. Even if it's done badly, you're doing it. That's what That the green eyes?
No,
No?
original.
Original. The piano?
Synthesizer. I was a piano. I composed it.
This is awesome.
Bye, everyone. See you next week.
Well, I can't wait to see what you do visually. All right.
So anyway, I
I was like, is that me?
That was
Okay.
gorgeous, that music.
Oh,
This guy
thank
in
you.
Kenya was
You did
also
that?
Oh,
You wrote it or you just
Friend
played it?
you or?
No,
Yeah, yeah, it's
Beautiful.
I was in.
Absolutely beautiful.
thank you.
Thank you for the juice, that was wonderful.
You want some more?
Yeah, I'd love some more.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
So
that was delicious.
I have mixed opinions on grids. Grids are good. They actually capture.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah.
This one, from the photograph, it's not done, but just very. You can use it.
Oh, thank you.
Dollar piece.
Yeah, I
This one and
It's more than that, but I'm happy to share it
Oh, thank you.
because
Yeah,
Observation.
thank you. I
Yeah.
feel healthier somehow drinking that.
Okay, so basically, I kind of start with bigger, longer lines. Something I kind of learned as like YouTube artist, kind of building up like that outside shape. And as I go, using lines here. And I'll really pay attention to things that really jut out, like you have here and here. That's basically there and there. And I know that center of your nose is there. And so your eyes are going to be about here. And when I do your eyes, all I'm looking at is the angle there. And then basically, I guess now it's probably measuring time. And then your nose is going to be about this wide. And also, oh, the human things.
Yeah.
Just kind of notice.
Mine is also.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, but I mean, my two nostrils. I remember drawing myself in high school. I painted myself, and I did like some silly face with a camera angle really down low. And I noticed that one of my nostrils is smaller than the other. And yeah, so it's just we're just not perfect. Right. Here we go. I could measure. I like to use. I can measure it's about a third of the way up. Just kind of.
So using the nose as the measurement?
No. It's less measuring, but yeah, I mean, I kind of have like the length of the nose, the eyes, and the angle, the eyes and the nose, and then like the mouth. It's just lines. That's kind of what I start off as. And I kind of pay attention to the angles there. And then, I can also kind of elaborate and exaggerate, which I do. Yeah. And then I can start building out like the forms and stuff. So when I kind of draw the face, I think this is pretty good. So
maybe kind of trim some things off and kind of shave down on this cheek here. That's like a pretty good.
It's you know, it would like this, the perspective is so less height. No,
Do you think the eyes should be higher?
no, not the eyes, the eyes are fine.
The eyebrows. I didn't get the eyebrows.
No, the head.
Oh, it's more angled.
Yeah, because it's.
Oh, you're right. Kind of. Yeah, because like your eye, your forehead kind of.
Point into the head.
There we go. Yeah. So just like these big long lines, I find lines, straight lines, much easier to work with than curves.
Yes. I was trying to with curves.
Yeah, but it's good to start with just lines and then working in the curves. Now,
Yes.
one of the best practices that I've done with my students is it's the weirdest thing. I'm not going to do this for this class, but the idea of cylinders. Do you ever draw cylinders?
Yeah.
So you draw a cylinder. There's one. You know, it kind of.
It converges.
Yeah. So if it's sitting on a plane,
Yes.
you know, and it's this tall, and it's right there, right a little bit above eye level. This is transparent.
Yes.
This is going to be very skinny.
Yes.
Yeah. So you understand that?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go this one using blue. Purple for sure. I like purple. All right. I like using colors more. It's just more fun. Makes life a little bit nicer.
Yes.
But here's my cylinder. I can kind of give it a shadow if I wanted to. Let's say I just kind of focus on just a big block of shadow. Just kind of what's light and what's dark. I'm just finding that one line. That's like the most important thing. Now, with human figures and muscles and stuff like that, you're working more with noodles and sausages. Is that weird? But so let's say we had this kind of sausage, and we had this in perspective, and we have all these cylinders, right? Imagine this being a cylinder, and connect this all together. You have yourself a big old noodle. You have a shadow there. You just have a shadow there. Of course, things can change, but yeah, basically, that's going to be open, and that can be closed. Yeah. Now, a really good practice to have, as weird as it sounds, is drawing a pile of sausages, imaginary sausages. So to make
different perspective.
Yeah. So it's like, let's say I draw this one sausage, and you can see how it changes it in a way that that sausage might end more like a circle. And this kind of thing, that's a lip.
Yes.
But basically everything kind of interacts with each other. So let's say I had another sausage, but this one's leaning up on it. All right. You can draw that sausage on top of it. And there you go. And then of course, if it's touching something, then you can add the shadows in there. So, but I don't know, I try to keep things light, and then I add in that hard line in there so you know what's real, what's in front of each other. But you're drawing through objects. You're just looking at all the shapes and stuff. The more you stack on top, these different things are going to act differently. This is a really good practice to have, just kind of stacking them on top of each other. And, you know, have a noodle on this thing.
Well, there's also, you can have like a symbol like this and then put the eyes on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this way of working, I mean, when you start playing around with like three-dimensional shapes and stuff, this is how you can create wild things. I mean, you have tracing paper on top of this. You know, you can make this into cities or something. At whatever, spaceships, aliens, whatever. So this is a really good practice. This is just to kind of get you warmed up. And then when you go into here, now I'm going to be looking at your lips, and here's your lips, and I'm going to really notice, you know, those kind of curves, and I'm finding all these sausages in your face, and I'm really paying attention to those forms in there. So you got a big old,
Yes.
like, you know, so muscular.
Hello again.
How you doing?
So that would be like a charcoal. And this is dark.
Exactly. So
then it's holding the lips.
yeah. So this is basically, yeah, it's a really good practice. So I would say, you know, like, make a big plate of sausages. Draw that. It's just made up sausages, just random. Just so you can understand and imagine those sausages in your head, and you know where those cylinders are going to be, how those circles are going to lie on things, and so that way when you're working on this guy, you're thinking about where's the mouth ending, where's the line. You're not thinking about that. You're thinking about sausages. You think about the forms. Yeah.
It could evolve into that.
Yes. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I mean, I'm not going to go too much into this kind of technical know-how in the class. I mean, it's going to be more about meaning and stuff, and story. But definitely, I mean, you're at this point, so you can.
Yes.
So
it's good. Yeah. My thing has been just recently an operation, and it's going back to drawing and really looking, observing really closely things and
interesting.
you know, total writing method. And
Right.
I don't. It doesn't come naturally to me. Of course, it can come naturally to other people also.
Yeah, I don't often think about it like that, but I mean, to kind of go out of your way just for a drawing or two, you'll go back into whatever you're working on, and you'll find that all, like, and you'll be like, oh, I could use it for the nose here, you know, like, I can really kind of pay attention to that, drawing through these forms, even though, you know, you don't see the end there, you would still kind of be thinking about, you know, those forms, like, kind of drawing and wrapping around there, and those ovals kind of changing.
No, look at lips.
It's amazing.
So the lips. There's one line here,
Right.
shape there.
Yeah.
And underneath is another shape. And of course, the top lips have a lot of shadow, right? And it's
Right. It goes in and out.
In and out,
It's not interesting. You said about the landscape thing. It's very much. This. Sometimes I was thinking about like faces being like a landscape, but instead of drawing like a landscape where it's like, you know, you have the landscape and the lake, and you have the hills, and you have the mountains. You're like looking straight down. You know, it's a landscape that you're looking straight down. You're little.
So
Yeah.
it's just like if you had a little person over here, you'd be climbing up.
Yeah, exactly. Those, Salvador Dali. You talk about Salvador Dali. I mean, he would put his own face into a mountain. Did you see that?
Exactly.
Yeah. So
and he was very eccentric. When people would interview him, he'd come out naked. You know.
Yeah, don't do that in this class. Not that arty.
Yeah, he has his museum
Ooh, you ever been?
Yes.
Ooh.
I used to live there.
Ooh.
I've seen his
Was he born
work
in
in
Florida?
Spain. Madrid and Barcelona. In the museum there in Madrid. El Prado. El Prado. Prado. You can see like Goya, really more academic, rather than, you know, all the stuff that he did afterwards. There's also the Germans, the expressionists. Those people also knew how to draw.
Absolutely. Yeah.
There was a guy, his name was Archibald. He was at the same time as Jackson Pollock. He was Armenian. And he drew his mother. Have you seen this one? Oh,
I feel like I have.
it's
Gorky?
Yeah, I think so.
And you know, when he was a abstract impressionist, and
Yeah.
then he gets like
half folded too.
yeah, okay, so he showed more expressionist, German expressionist, with a lot of charcoal. He did a lot of
Yeah,
charcoal. He
yeah.
didn't do any paintings.
We'll have to draw like her for a day.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really fun to just blast the page with charcoal and erase away like she does.
Mhm.
Very exciting. We're gonna be doing that.
Just with pencil.
Yeah, I like colored pencils, a bit cleaner. But I'm not gonna tell people to get it just because I want people to have that erase a negative way of thinking. But yeah, I really like using colored pencil. I can use colored
I have colored pencil. I have a lot of supplies, you know, this guy that I was working with is my mentor, and we joked around because I said, you know, all the time they can into art supply with us. But open your own art studio.
With the supplies you buy?
I always supplies, and you know, now I'm using just
That's good. That's good.
you know, I have canvases on, but then you know, like Dollar Tree, because I'm following this guy, his name is Paint Coach.
Yeah, he's great.
He's good.
He's very good. Yeah.
And he says, look, yeah, you also talk to talks about that. So you don't get that in a lot of places. At the Dollar Tree,
Some scissors. Okay.
6
Yeah.
They're $1.25 each, and then 8 by 8 also $1. You can't beat that.
Yeah, I mean
Just do it.
for drawing.
Yes. That's sketchbooks and all that. They go, I get a lot of my art supplies recently. Ones, you know, prudent art supplies from Canada.
Okay. Yeah, you have to let me know how those are. Right? There's a million more art supplies, and
Oh, yeah.
you don't know which ones will work for you. I mean, if you have experience in art, you can make just about anything work.
Yes.
But
And some people were showing sketchbooks and all that. So,
oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
yeah, it's really talented.
Yeah, I have a colored sketchbook. You could totally make a colored sketchbook easy, but working on different colors like yellow, white, red, just those colors.
Well, you should.
It's just good fun. I mean, you know, I'm a huge proponent on, you know, not being a perfectionist. You know, like
Yes. That's
like that's why I don't like gritting, is because it kills your artistic flow.
Yes.
It's completely just tedious. You don't think about it, and when you finished, and if you did it perfectly, which you worked so hard to, it looks like a photo, and it just looks kind of weird. There's always something a little off with it because it looks so much like a photo. Yeah. So
I fully agree with you.
Yeah.
So I teach a stylized way of working. Yeah, not really.
I don't do bidding anymore.
Yeah.
But I actually, she's not really. What it is I just drew it.
Yeah.
And gave myself some.
Oh, and
lines.
then you gave yours. Oh,
So it's just that.
you just kind of.
I don't
This
really.
is what I want, but in a cartoonish.
cool. This is, I want a cartoonish version.
Cartoonish version.
I don't.
Did you do these?
No. Are you kidding? I have to pay someone.
You paid someone for this? These are great. They're awesome. I hope you paid them.
You are talking about $380.
Yeah.
This is 20-something years ago.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of money for me. I'm not rich, but that was some kind
Yeah,
of
you invested.
an investment because that was vision.
You didn't use them? You didn't end up using them?
Back there. Now I'm well.
Did you forget something?
Yes, I forgot.
Oh no! Alright.
Now I'm back. I'd like to do it, but this time I'd like to do it in a cartoonish character. Cartoon style.
Wonderful.
But at least I have like a model, something to show for. That was the reason. That's the reason.
See you later, Shana.
Bye, thank you.
Yeah, because when I was a kid, I told my dad, I said, I can draw a cat. And then I draw a box. And then my dad said, where's the cat? I said,
Do you have your
inside the
syllabus?
box.
Do you have your syllabus? I have a book from the resources you should definitely check out as far as drawing like a cartoon. Is it specifically animals?
Yes, I have animals
Uh-huh.
as I have animals, 7 characters, animals.
Uh-huh.
I have a cat, dog, elephant, giraffe.
Okay, well, I have 2 books you should check out.
I can buy it.
Free. But you can't totally buy it. You can find them very cheap, used. So there's
Look at this one, Chris.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to start cleaning up here. So I'll do this quick. I'll be happy to check things out.
The first thing I like to do in this project is my logo, and this is my logo. This is not mine, that's just the idea.
So, so 2 books. For animals, check out the art of animal drawing. I've also drawn from this book in class, so if you want to watch the video, you could. And then the animator's survival kit. That's for you want to animate, you want to capture movement, you want to tell stories. This is amazing. Animator's survival. Every great animator who's creating movies today read that book. Every person who is an animal drawer or artist, they have read this book. So, and they're free online. So you'll be working from what the masters are working from. Yeah, I know you're a beginner, but
I'm just a beginner.
Just-
Guy that's not even twinkle, little star.
copy and paste, just kind of copying what they do, read the book. And also the animator survival kit, I like it because it also goes into how to work and some other mindsets, you know, kind of to help you along the way.
So that is electronic book. Is this is there a actual hard cover book or something like that?
Sure.
Or not?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll look
That
for it.
exists, but it's free online if you, it's there.
I like to be able to hold it. I
And
mean,
you should check out Morpho.
Oh, yes, I try to get that book.
It's free, online, it's,
You have the whole book?
it's all here.
It's great.
Thank you so much, Bryce, appreciate it. Do you like going to a jazz concert, Bryce?
I've never been,
You never been?
no.
Oh. What's your schedule on Hollywood Bowl? You have never been?
I have,
Oh, it's big, it's expensive.
An extra ticket to give it to you.
You
Yeah. Where is your, how do I check? Can you give me your, I don't have my schedule here with me. Give me your number.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, where is your? Okay. Oh, we better stay away from that here. I don't want.
Oh, yes. Right. So Bryce,
Yeah.
you know, I do stand up, but I'm not famous to go next to
Okay.
So, the other day, my therapist, a lot of us, you know, I'm therapist, so I know this. She called me and she says, "Hey, John, I can do some research on you. You might have a spin personality. So we're gonna have to exchange things in the session." I go, "How so?" She says, "I'm gonna ask you to pay double." So when it came time to pay a bill, she goes, "Pay up." And listen, this month I'm flat broke. You can ask the other person out. He doesn't have money. It's me. I don't have any money. She gets some money from us. And I'm thinking, you know, I'm trying to think about this personality, but I keep on being divided on that subject.
What's your
Uh-huh.
text?
And then
I have to do this
Sorry,
because I won't forget.
714
714
401
401
2606.
2606
Is this just one ticket?
2.
Two? Ooh. Well, be sure to bring my
So what
girlfriend.
time? Of course, that's why, you know,
Is that the
we-
Hollywood Bowl?
yes.
Wow.
But I'll give you the ticket, but you have to get the bus. Where do you live?
I can drive.
No. It's a struggle to go through the Hollywood.
Oh,
You go through.
I live in Long Beach. I park crazy all the time.
No. You have no idea what it is to be in Hollywood Bowl concert night.
Okay.
Because to start with, you don't have the stress of driving there. Secondly, it's cheaper. You buy the
True.
bus from Lakewood.
Hmm.
The bus is only $6 or $7 return.
Uh-huh.
So, and you'll be in this bus, like a bus going to Las Vegas, the
Uh-huh.
type of bus. It's a chartered bus for Hollywood.